Restringing your guitar is a pretty simple process. And to show that example, this is a tool. This is the only tool I'm using. A pair of rusted wire cutters, pretty bad ones at that. So the first thing we're gonna do is detune this. Time to clip. See down here? Some people don't know how to deal with these, okay? Because the strings come in from down there. So what do? What I personally do, okay, this may not be seen on everybody's recommended to do this, you know? But you can just take these pliers right here. This way. You don't want to like dig into it, but you definitely can. Just pry it, just bend it. But even right there, I can just pry it out. It's just this long pin. And you can see the string, right? The end of the string, we don't clip it or nothing. We just set it in there. Push it in. And then it's gonna have slack to it. It's not a certain amount of way you push it in. So you just kind of push up, pull in until it's got that tightness to it. And this will slide into the string and you just push it down and pull up. Okay, that's what you do. So I'm gonna do that for all the rest of the strings. I'm gonna take them off and then I'm gonna walk you through the process of putting them back on and putting the saddles in. Anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna clean up the guitar real quick before I put new strings on it. You know, this is really the only time that you get to do this. Clean, really get a good deep clean in the fretboard. Like that's dirty, that's so dirty, just feeling it. It's so much dirtier than you can even see. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this, just wipe it down real quick. I would recommend getting some fretboard cleaner from your local music shop. I don't have that, so we'll make do with what we have. So, here's the fun part. Take your pack of guitar strings. I'm gonna turn my air on real quick. You're gonna take your guitar strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. That's the name of the strings in order. You have 6 of them, so it's E as the lowest one and E as the highest one. A as the second thickest. Okay, so E, A, D, third, G, fourth, B, fifth, E, sixth. So we're just gonna open these strings up. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, shiny. That's what I like. So we're gonna take these 2 bottom lowest strings, right? The very thick ones. Just gonna slowly kind of unravel these, right? Take this red one. Set it to the side for just a moment. Okay, we're gonna take the brass end of this, take this pin, and we want this to, right, sit on the pin, and then the string will fit into the groove of the pin, and the string will bend outward once you've got it in there. I'm gonna take this, push the string in, right, in the acoustic now. Kind of act like we're gonna pull it out, but oh no, catch it with the pin, pull up, push down. Pretty simple stuff. So we're gonna do that again with the next one. Right, we take the circular end of it, take the pin, stick the string through the hole. Once you've got it in there, stick the pin into the groove of the string, push down, pull up. I'm gonna repeat that process for the next 4 strings. Okay. We've got all of our strings into the saddles. Here's the fun part, right? Now is the time where we're actually gonna tune this. So what I like to do is stick this all the way through, right? So there's, first of all, there's 6 strings. There's 6 tuning machines up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the order every time. Okay. Yes, it's not. So yeah, it gets screwed. I like to not fully bend this down here, but just pull up, you know, and straighten this tuning peg out so you can really just see how much you're working with here. That's how I want it. So I'm going to go about 2 inches past the tuning peg. That's where I'm going to cut. Right here. I want about this much slack on it. So we're gonna bend up right here. Oh, don't poke your eye. We're gonna bend this string upwards. Now I'm gonna need to get better. So while this is upwards, you want this bent up. Try to pull it maybe just a little bit so it doesn't go anywhere. And then as soon as this crosses, you hold your finger here. What I like to do, I hold my finger at this like perpendicular line with the tuning peg, and this is going to bend into my finger. Hold that finger. Do not let any give come through, and you bend tight right there. And it's going to loop around the tuning peg if you do it right. Yeah, that's perfect. From there, you just hold tension on it. Pull up, keep it pulled up. You want to make sure that each time the string is going underneath the previous one, creating a nice vortex looking loop. Once it gets about, you know, a loop in or two, you really don't gotta worry about holding on to that slack and much. Just keep that angle bent. So you see, I'm gonna pull this guitar up so you can see. That's how you want this going. And all I did to get that, I pulled it through, gave it about 2 inches or up to 2 tuning pegs of slack. Pulled that slack back, bent it upwards, and then just held my finger right here and tuned. I just turned. I held, but I made sure that this was holding down, bending across this circular frame, and going underneath each wire. Okay. I'm going to repeat this process for each 6 of these strings. And if you're wise, you'll get tools to expedite this process. How about that bend? I say about right here. Bend that slack up. Right. Get a good bend on it. We're gonna hold it up. Turn this. We ain't just gonna bend it off rip, but we're gonna bend it as it's being turned, so we don't create this, you know, super sharp angle on it. It just creates a nice bend that's consistent and isn't going to give way on you. So now that we've got some slack built up, and we've got that one ring on it, you know, I can adjust how I've got this slack position. Because if you're doing it right, if you're getting it underneath that, anytime it's too low, right? So as soon as this second loop goes across, you can just pull up on it, even it back out. Soft. Keep making sure it's open up. And as you can see, same process. You see how that comes out? Do it like that every single time on all of your strings. So I'm going to repeat this process for the next few strings, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so we just got all of those rounded around, strung up. Okay, so just follow that technique I was showing you. Just bend. You want the bend to come from you holding it in place while rotating it. You don't just want to bend it across. You plant your finger and then just rotate the peg and it'll bend. It'll create a perfect bend. And then you just, once that tension's there, you don't even got to do anything. Just keep rotating it and the tension will hold itself. So one last thing I'm going to do, unless your name is Tom Morello, right? I'm going to cut these off so I don't poke myself in the eye. You can see I already did on the bottom too. Okay. So we've got the guitar strung up and we just tuned it. And now that we've fixed everything on it, let's see how it sounds. Pretty nice. No. Yeah, okay. Now that we've got your guitar strung up, let's learn how to use it.